Okay, well, let's flash her up and see what's going to happen here. So. Welcome to Jim's Hangar. We had a bit of a glitch this morning. We're going to go over to Wetaskiwin to the hangar, and I thought I'd take the Skyliner, and I fired it up and I got a gas leak there, and I'm pretty sure it's accelerator pump on it. So before we go to the hangar, I thought I'd pull the carb off and see if I can find the issue. So that's what we're doing now. Anyhow, here we are then. We'll pull this carb off. Now this is this engine, just get that air filter, air cleaner out of the way. Now this 2-barrel carb, you can see down here all the fuel that's leaking there, so it's pouring out the bottom here. Pretty simple, these old ones. You just 1/2 wrench will do most of it. Take off the fuel line. What happens, I think this gas dries a lot of filters out, or gas gets out. That's the way it is. So here's springs which hold the back pressure on the throttle. Just remember where all the stuff goes. There's not a lot of tension in the spring, but let's see if I can. Come on. There's one. There's two. Okay, and there's a throttle linkage. So we just take off the bolts here. Now I should have a cloth laying here, because I'll drop a bolt sure as hell and it'll fall in the belly pan, and then I'll have to dig it out, but that's okay. I don't know when you ever learn not to do that, but so they're just 1/2 nuts here. Hopefully it won't drop it. There she goes. Okay. Not much to it. Okay, vacuum line off, carb off. Okay, well now we're going to move over where I can tip it upside down, pour the gas out, and all that good stuff. So here we have the carb. I've got it poured all the gas out of it, but there was gas coming down here, and this is the accelerator pump. And these old carbs, this is a 2-barrel Holly. And they had the accelerator pump in the bottom. Where on a lot of them, the accelerator pump was on the top. It was easier to get at. But I'm quite sure this is an issue. And I just cut the top off of windshield washer empty so that I can put the parts in it, because as you can see around my shop, I've got so many parts off of so many different cars. I've got to kind of try to keep somewhat organized. So this just has, as you can see, 4 bolts on it. Now this just has a spring and a diaphragm in here, and there's a spring. I want to put in that container because I'll lose it otherwise. So what happened, it's dried out of the diaphragm here. So as this pumps to pressure up the accelerator, so pump gas in there, this has got a hole in it, of course it leaks, so I'll have to order this. So I guess we're not driving this to Wetaskiwin today. I've been asked whether that engine's a 312 or a 292. I think it's a 312, however, it might be a 292. And the reason I say that is because it's only a 2-barrel. And most 312s had a 4-barrel, but not all of them. It's really hard to tell between the two. So this engine here come out of I found another Skyline with that was rear-ended. So here's a transmission out of it and the engine. So it's the same engine as in there, only this is a 4-barrel. So if this is a 2-barrel, I just take it off there, but I'm not going to change the manifold. But even Ford people have a hard time deciding if that's a 292 or a 312. This I know is a 312. That one, I'll have to check the serial number. Not that it really matters. All the parts are interchangeable, the heads, everything. The only difference is the bore and the stroke. So. And the same with the 272. So they use that Y block, the 272, 292, and 312. Same block, different bore, different stroke. The 272 is more into pickups. I think they were made in Detroit, most of those engines. But I'm pretty sure this is either a 312 or a 292. I have no idea. Anyhow, it's a Holly 2-barrel. We'll get that accelerator pump, get it back on whenever I get it. We have to order it from 1957, so God knows when it'll get here. And when we're putting it back on, we'll have you over here to see if I burn the car up or not. May all you guys be blue. Take care.